Hello again, everyone. I am back to continue Hjalti Monterose's adventures. First of all, he has to deal with the sunlight and being on top of this cliff as he emerges from this dungeon I just cleared last time. Nothing to be done about the sun right now, but I can at least become ethereal and use that to just hop on down there. Save yourself some time. I think I'm quite near town here, which is great. Hjalti wants to go back and report success on this recent undertaking, finding the body of that grandfather, I guess, of the miner. I have no idea what the reward from that quest will be, because as a reminder, of course, I haven't played through Dragonborn before. This is my first time doing this part of Skyrim. After that, I think I've now cleansed all the stones, so I can probably go back to Storn, the shaman, and find out what the next step of what seems to be the main quest line is. Is this the path? I don't like climbing over rocks in this silly way, but I'm going to do it just to save time this time. Okay, let me take off my creeping mask if I'm still wearing that. Come to town wearing my nice fine clothes. It's better. How much weight am I carrying? A decent amount, so I can maybe try to sell some of this stuff. One thing, by the way, last time ended with me getting a new ability, which seemed to be similar in description to the Dibella's blessing that gives you bonus damage against people of the opposite sex. I wasn't clear on whether this version applies only as that one does to weapon damage, and I think specifically melee weapon damage, or also to magic. So I did some tests, actually, and was able to confirm that this version does apply to all damage, magical or otherwise. Where is the person I report this quest to? Oh, this out of town. Anyway, so this version does apply to magic damage, so it is useful to my character. And the other options from that black book seem to be pretty useless for me, so... Oh, they're probably fighting... Ash spawn? What just flew overhead there, though? I bet they're just fighting some ash spawn. That would explain them running up here where they'd have a shot at it. But let me just check, just in case something more exciting going on. Yeah, just the constant ash spawn attacks. Okay, good luck with that, guys. I don't care. I guess I'll need to go past the ash spawn myself momentarily, but...
You're back. Please, tell me what you found.
Was he really right all along, though? I feel like he was wrong about several important things.
Gratian's death wasn't because of a rockfall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs.
Which is actually, if anything, makes the East End Empire Company sound even better, because the tombs are genuinely dangerous. But...
Make them pay for lying.
Whatever. Like a rockfall that could have just cleared up. This monstrous Draugr and whatnot down there, that was a bigger problem.
Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do.
Even though I could just do this quest right now, I'm not even going to do it. I really don't feel like Hjalti would accept this dumb quest of somebody telling me to fetch a pickaxe from this old man who I like.
Our home has stood in Raven Rock since the colony was founded. Grayson helped build it with his own two hands. After Grayson died, he left behind a wife and a son. My grandfather, Relicus. Relicus lived there for quite a long time, working in the other sections of the mine until he was slain by Rivers. I never knew my father.
It really did develop this NPC quite a lot, it seems.
I asked her about him many times, but she seemed angry and refused to speak about him. So eventually, I let it go. When I was old enough, I began working in the mine, hoping to make my fortune and eventually move to the Imperial City. Unfortunately, yes, I only had enough coins saved to send one of us back to the Imperial City. So I sent my mother alone. I wanted her to see her homeland before she died. Until I met my darling Aphia, yes.
So we met Aphia in the previous episode.
I suppose you could have called me a bitter old hermit. Now I'm just old.
Well, that's kind of cute.
Mark my words, Raven Rock isn't finished.
Don't be put off by my husband's mood.
Oh,
He
looks
always
like
has
she has nothing
his-
new to say. Well, the reward for the quest seemed to be nothing special there, but the dungeon itself had several interesting and unique treasures and abilities, so that's pretty cool. Is it late enough for people to be out and about and ready to sell things too? I should take every opportunity to unload stuff that I'm carrying.
Glover Mallory's the name. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I do feel like they could have had this opportunity to come up with a new line for every single blacksmith they'd have, but never mind that. Anything interesting here? No, not really. Okay. Well, this thing is super unique. If I was a warrior character, I would definitely keep it forever, but I will just sell it. Cool though it is. I'm getting weighted down with all of these Dragon Priest masks. If I had a house, I could put them there. Well, I guess I'll just sell all the arrows. Can I sell any of these things? Not really, they're all artifacts, basically.
You tell Cresius he better give that pickaxe.
No.
Don't pity me, and don't look at me like that. I know what I am. Bless you, Sarah. I was one of the wealthiest miners in town. I could haul up almost 3 or 4 times what the average digger could. I never saw the end coming like it did. The mine running out of...
So this is a contradiction, running out of...
Like
Or
most of
maybe
my
just the
fellow
section they
miners,
worked in
I
ran out of
managed
any?
to save enough coin for that day. The rest I spent on Sujama to drown my sorrows. Councillor Morvain was kind enough to allow Rearns and I to live in one of the abandoned buildings. At least it keeps the ash out of our eyes. Doesn't everyone pity the hopeless? Look at me. I used to be a miner. A good one, too. When the mine dried up,
I wonder if this
I
will be a
was
quest
lost.
or something.
I have no other trade, so I spend my time. That fetcher Geldis won't even allow me inside. Said I was bad for business. If I want to
If that's...
spend my last
It's just a
bag
dark
of
elf, that's not so great, but if it's
that's my
because
business. What
he
does
doesn't
care?
want some derelict drinking her life away, it kind of seems more respectable.
You can try, if you can get that stubborn mule to let me into the niche. I'll make sure you get what's coming to you.
That's kind of ominously phrased.
Looking for any potions? Ingredients? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
We'll see if I'm interested. You know, that's worth it. I think that would be a substantial boost to my DPS, so I will pick that up and use it at some point. This can help me along, speed things up a bit. Can I sell anything? Yeah, I can sell that. Don't need any stamina on this character. Let's give a decent collection of... I guess I don't need that anymore now that I have these boots, although these boots keep trying to get me killed. The Age of Hearts are something useful, so is Dwarven Oil. There's some kind of quest that requires it at least, so I will hold on to the rest of this stuff.
Remember, I get potions and ingredients if you're ever in the market.
Your actions here have been a blessing to us all, sir. Well, take a look at what I have, and maybe we can make a deal.
Yep, gotta buy ale for any Elsewhere fondue making. Ooh, sweet rolls. Can't go without sweets for Hjalti Montrose. Sadly, soup is forbidden by my run here. This guy doesn't sell much, but he buys anything, apparently. That's kind of interesting. Well, can I sell something out of here, maybe? Yeah, I'll just sell him 2 amethysts and call it good.
Next time you're hungry,
There's a College of Winter. Everything I've got on display, really.
You have nothing on display. Apprentice robes, nothing too interesting. That is a good restoration surplus, but I don't really need that. Nope, nothing good there either. Okay. I'll keep my precious one-of-a-kind staff, thank you very much. These are, again, not the most weight-efficient things for me to be selling, but oh well. Some of these I should actually use at some point. I think I already know that spell. And that one. Yeah, whatever, I'll sell it. Okay.
If you need any supplies, you know where to find them.
Alright, so. Can heal my stamina back, so I can... I thought I read that doing that quest would bring Ebony back to the mines or something, but I don't know. Maybe there's more to it. Alright, have the monsters over here gone away? Yes. Okay, they've been defeated. Great. Well, I'm outside of town now, so I can put on my adventuring clothes, including my creepy mask that I use as cover for all my misdeeds, and probably my fire suppression boots, although I think, yeah, probably the best choice. So I will swing around toward Storin's place and see what the shaman has to say and what the next steps are. I also wonder, how many black books have I done? I don't know how many there actually are, but I've finished 5 so far. Okay, that's getting pretty close then, isn't it? I think I heard there are like 6 or something black books, but I'm not sure. Just doing alternate sprints and then restoring my stamina to try to get around faster. I think I've been through this stretch of ash-covered countryside a few times. There's that mushroom tower that the wizard Neloth had. Maybe I'll swing by and talk to him, actually. See if he has something new to say. He seems like kind of an important character, so he might have more. Kjolti also kind of regards him as a potential loose end that might need to be snipped away at some point. Since he knows a little bit too much about my involvements currently with Promeus Mora, among other things. Oh, there are some people running. What are they running for? Are they waiting for me, or what? Well, maybe I'll just conjure an Atronach now. They are all bunched up. If I have a chance to blast them with a fireball, I will happily do so. Oh, I should take off my mask. You didn't see anything.
We have come south to test our worth against the mighty Netch.
Oh, these jellyfish things. This is interesting.
Well met, friend. May we all fight or die well.
The Netch seems to know something's up. Well, I'm pretty sure with my help, we will just wreck it. I'll use that shout to speed things along a bit. So I guess these brave hunters' plan is just kind of to mob it with like 5 guys and shoot arrows at it while it sits there helplessly. Even if I wasn't stunning it, you would think they could just, you know, back away. Doesn't really seem like sporting game. I'll move my magic back faster. We'll see how they do now that it's chasing them down. There's that water doing that strange thing again. There we go. Well,
Our victory will bring meat and bones to our people, and glory to our families.
I wouldn't call that glorious a fight, but... Well, I'll let them have the spoils of it.
They will sing stories of this day, but we
They'll
will
sing stories of this time you four guys took on a jellyfish together? I guess they are hard enough for interesting events to sing stories about over here in Solstheim. Kelty is not too impressed, but... oh well. Nope, not what I meant to do there. Oh, that's one of those burnt spriggan things, isn't it? Those things seem to just be absurdly durable. If I lured it over to the 400s, maybe we could deal with it, and it wouldn't take quite so long to kill. So let's try that. Let's see how they do against that thing. And I'll put back on my... Circle of Major Destruction. As I lead it over to them. Ooh, it is a fast thing, isn't it? But I think I've seen this guy a couple times, and it's just kind of been a nuisance, so I want to clear it out. Where's my summon? Conjure Wrathman. Yeah, if it does fire attacks, I could absorb that. Yeah. Let me just put on my fire resistance boots here. I already have them. Okay. What am I thinking? Well, if it's already been burned, presumably it's weak to ice or something now. So, I'm content to go with that. Oh, I did not mean to hit these guys with that. That is not Ice Spike. I thought that is Ice Storm. Ooh, can it not be stunned? There we go. Maybe my timing was just off. Alright, you gonna hit me with a fire spell? Yes. Oop. Alright, I hope it doesn't get to heal up like normal Spriggan. What blew up there anyway? Oh, it just blows up repeatedly instead of healing up like a Spriggan. That's interesting, I guess. Substantial damage considering that I had my anti-fire shoes and I still nearly got killed by it. Well, there we go. So, even with those 4 guys, that was a very, very time-consuming fight. I guess I could heal my injuries less efficiently for a little bit more XP. Oh, I guess that eerie sound was just the Silt Strider there. Okay. Where's Warwind's friend? There we go. Well, hopefully I've at least cleared that nuisance off the path forever. And it won't just show up again the next time I come by here. We'll see. Oh, even the sky's getting in on the act now. Is this the apprentice still practicing the summon something or other?
One day I will inherit his power. It will all be mine. Mark my words.
I can speed up that day for you, perhaps.
I'm just having trouble. I don't mean to be rude, but I need to concentrate.
I don't know, maybe I need to do something for him to actually finish this? It seems like he was working that last time I was here, and I don't remember any progress.
Let me know if you see anything. Damn that man. He's being totally unreasonable. I probably have some potions around here that might interest you.
Okay. Those last longer, resist fire damage. No, so far I'm not too interested. Okay, can I sell anything? I'll just sell that Prince Friggin' Wood. Okay, so this is not terribly helpful. Day lasts forever, doesn't it? I might need to look up how to advance whatever he's doing there, because I just have no idea.
Yes, sir. Damnable ash.
Okay, it's not a store, apparently. And I guess Neloth kind of knows, but just hasn't bothered telling the person who works for him. Does seem like Neloth. I don't know, who here is a merchant yet, really. I knew there was an apothecary over there, but I don't know if there's a smith or something here in this little quasi-village.
Have you seen Verona? I'm hungry. Well, find her. Tell her I want apple cabbage stew with some Canis
Wow.
tea.
If this Nord pickaxe thing wasn't beneath me, that certainly is.
What? Make my own
Hjalti, of course, as a child, grew up around servants and was himself part of a servant family.
people make tea for me.
He doesn't really respect this guy at all.
Obviously not, or you would have a cup of tea in your hands. I suppose you want to be asked nicely. Very well. Please, O hero of Skyrim, please find Verona. I shall be ever so grateful.
Yeah, someday I'll deal with this guy. Anything about black
Hermaeus
books?
Mora, where the black books are. Apparently time is more malleable.
This I've already
There's
seen,
the
okay.
Daedric Prince of
I don't know.
Fate and Destiny.
Well, I guess coming here turned to be pretty unproductive. Just kind of a consequence. Oh. Oh, something's happening.
And now it's running amok.
I guess it wasn't totally pointless.
I am embarrassed to admit that it was my fault. Master Neloth refused to teach me the Ash Guardian spell, so
I remember him claiming falsely, I guess, that it had been something that Neloth told him to do.
I cast it. The creature is attacking everything in sight. I need to keep Master Neloth distracted so he doesn't find out what I did. There is no telling what he would do to me. While you are taking care of the creature, I'll try to figure out what went wrong. Thank you. I was hoping you would. Hurry. I'll keep Master Neloth distracted.
Well, I don't know what this creature is going to fight like, but I do know that nobody else seems to be outside right now, so I can put on my mask, which Neloth has seen me wearing anyway. I'm gonna do my summon before the fight breaks out, so I don't have to waste... Oh, never mind, the fight is breaking out. So on goes the Morokai mask. Alright, it is probably resistant to fire and weak to ice. Probably. Looks kind of like a Storm Atronach, I guess. I'm going to assume that's not an... Well, I don't know, if that costs magic, maybe I can absorb it. Let's see. It seems worth a try to see if I can just absorb it. Yeah! Now we're talking. I don't know what that element is, but it does, like, little damage and restores my magic super fast. So, oh, it's dodging around, though. So if I can absorb some of its power, I can fight it more effectively. He'll just use that ability again, pretty please. Yeah, it really does seem to just be kind of a reskin of a Storm Atronach. But with this ranged attack added, instead of them having that lightning blast. Oh, it's killed my summon? That thing must do some hefty damage then. Okay, but at least it refueled me there. Yeah, I've got to say, these things seem to be kind of dangerous. So I will conjure up another Wrathman. Come on, do your ranged attack. Do it. That didn't give me as much as I was hoping for. Oh, there we go. Let me see what I can collect from its remains. Oh, nothing. Lame. Well, no need for Talvis to see my mask. Will he be inside, I would assume? Talking to Neloth?
Have you dealt with
Are we going to just talk about it right in front of Neloth? Classic Skyrim.
What a relief. Master Neloth surely would have punished me had he found out. I don't have any gold to pay you with, but I can
Lightning
give you
bolt.
the
Okay.
staff.
No use to me.
No, it turns out that the spell requires a heart stone to cast properly. I didn't have one with me when I cast it. If you cast the spell without a heart stone, it attacks anything in sight. Not recently. Now, ask Alenia. She and Verona seem to be quite friendly.
Two different follow me and need your help options? Okay, I'm curious about this now.
I suppose Master Neloth won't mind. He's always telling me to get out of his way. I'm right behind you.
Okay, time for us to part ways.
I'd best get back to Master Neloth then. No telling what's happened since I've been gone. Good day, friend. Keeping well? Lead the way.
Okay, so two different dialogues. Okay, there we go.
I'd best get back to Master Neloth then.
Oh, that's mildly interesting.
Since I've been
Seems like a little bug or something.
Have you found Verona yet? I could really. You? I suppose I could dig up a staff or two for you.
We'll just sell these things to him. I think I already know that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one.
Now, where did I put... Oh, yeah.
Okay. Although he has half a mind to ignore this Verona person simply to spite Neloth, Kelty is a little bit concerned about the well-being of Neloth's servants, so for that reason he will actually be working on this quest now, I think.
Dad, I don't care if she left for Raven Rock hours ago. She promised to bring me back some fresh blister.
Okay, well she's probably okay then.
Another wanderer. I suppose they want some potions.
Okay, back to what I was doing. One nice perk of leveling restoration is that you can just kind of travel a little bit faster, since you can restore your stamina super fast and then sprint again and again. Sadly, this doesn't train your restoration any. Only healing damage does that. You know, that Ash Guardian spell doesn't could still be useful even without a Heart Stone if you just summon it and then run away and leave it to fight the enemies. You see it's aggroed to them once and it should stay aggroed most of the time, I would think. So, I don't know, I assume I can get that spell somehow or other at some point. Chest. Oh, did I already loot this place? Okay. Oh, a whole bunch of Reeklings. I must have murdered this guy. Okay, this is dangerous. I've walked into an ambush. So I will go back and forth like that. Take cover. Put on my mask. Ooh, yeah, it's a Reekling Charger. That seems to be the most dangerous kind. Alright. I think I should probably just take out the ordinary Reekling first, though. So that I don't need to worry about much crossfire. The damage is pretty hefty after all. Okay. Well, my summon should last a little longer, at least. I think I learned that I can't shout these guys down cliffs, or even knock them off your mounts or something like that, like you might expect. So, I'll just go put things the slow way over here. As long as my summon lasts. Oh, that was not much longer. Well, I don't know how fast those things are, but I bet it's pretty fast. So here's another summon. I bet they do hefty damage, so I probably shouldn't count on this Atronach to hold up very long without assistance from me. Wonder whose soul you get if you kill him with that spell. The pigs or the goblins? Who can tell? They're both probably petty souls or something. Uh-oh. Oh, there goes my Atronach, it seems. Let me get another one out. Almost got this one. Okay. Oh, what is this place? This is interesting. I don't know. Okay. Let me switch up to Detect Life, maybe. There's the mead hall that I guess I helped clean up. I wonder what'll happen with me having killed the old leader when she attempted to betray me.
Your skin's as pale as a... Take a look.
Anything interesting? No, you are not a very good blacksmith, are you? Any new dialogue?
The finest
No, not what I meant to do. His name is Ironfur?
Cleaning out the forge was the easy part. And I can't forge air. You tend to wander around, don't you? If you come across any Stalrim or ebony in your
That's a lot of ebony, but yeah, we'll see.
I have friends in Ravenrock, and a few among the Scowl. There's not those things that filled it up with slop for their beasts.
Disgusting little vermin.
Wash it out. It's not as good as it used to be, but I still am, at least.
How do things go out there? Where is Bejeweled? Are you serious? How did she take it?
How healthy has to figure this out. Oh, I only have the option to tell the truth? Come on.
Ah, I see. I hope she fought well. Did Rothmund recognize anyone
I hope I can
else?
say so.
Was it you? Is that why?
Oh, come on. Now, let me just skip out of this dialogue.
Until next time.
Yeah, Hjalti says it's him.
How do things go out
What?
there?
Oh, he's gonna
Where
make...
is Bejeweled?
Okay, we'll go with this where we fought, and I'll just pretend I don't know what happened to her after that. Didn't kill her necessarily.
Let's hope she makes it back soon.
Okay, I'm a little annoyed about not having the options I would like there.
You, what do you want? You ever tried hunting with no sleep under you? It wasn't pretty. To tell you the truth, I want to make a reminder. I want to ring the whole hall with their little spears, mocking us. The only problem is, I'm gonna need a lot of spears.
Didn't you loot them from the guys you just killed here? Whatever.
That would make it easier. One more mug of mead.
Seems like she's getting soft after all.
I was able to salvage most of the latest batch of mead. The rest was enough for now, but I'll either need to get some more barrels or start import. Last thing you want is the mead to run out just as the fire dies. We lost most of the batches we had. One is just ready to take it. You can't find them on Solstheim, but if you find yourself back in Skyrim, they add a different kind of sweetness. Tart. Makes the flavor more round. Kuvar isn't enough to frighten me off. He makes a lot of noise, but at the end, peace and a warm drink.
I'm not surprised the old
I hate most of the
Spirit Chieftain
travelers that
rejected
come
all
through
these
here,
guys.
But you've shown yourself as one of the better ones. We're gonna rebuild the hall and ourselves in some form or another.
Well, maybe I messed up in some way and there was some way to claim leadership here that I haven't seen, but I'm gonna go with in-character Hjalti tries to do that at least. Even if the game didn't give me the option. I don't want to go across these ice sheets, but I need to get to the north, right? This is the right way? Yes. Okay, looks like you don't need to do that. I can just go along and it's on a peninsula. That sounds nicer. I think I've basically stopped by every inhabited place in Solstheim this video. Cool ice-covered trees. I think those are a little bit different looking than ones I mostly see in Skyrim. Mainland Skyrim, that is. Okay, maybe I'll make a showy entrance here.
I welcome you, friend. The dragons of old are the all-maker.
This is a lot of people in this village, isn't it? Wow.
I am called Wolf Wildblood. I am first hunter of the Skull.
I do enjoy sharing stories of my travels in Tamriel with young Nicholas. Well, let me think. I suppose it's been nearly a year now. My goodness, how the time has flown. Well, not so far. They think I'm a bit strange, but they seem to tolerate
This seems interesting.
In fact, they've been very accommodating, hospitable even. They seem happy to talk about their traditions.
Spreading their backwards, foolish religion. Now this is of course a stupid follow-up question, but I guess I have no choice.
Oh, no. Solstheim is a fascinating place, but we know so little about its past. There are many mysteries that remain unsolved. Yes, that was a most disturbing experience. But to answer your question, the architecture was strange, almost otherworldly. Given that, and the considerable power it must have taken...
Okay, this is the most basic possible interpretation.
Or perhaps a Daedra. If so...
Ah, jeez, I have to just ask them the dumbest questions here. Let me just skip through this because of course I know this. That could turn to be useless to talk to.
Every winter.
I already talked to that guy.
I feel it in my bones and I smell it in the air. Baldur wouldn't leave without telling someone.
Don't worry yourself over nothing, Dior. Do you want a head full of grey hairs before you've seen 40 winters?
It makes my heart heavy that you don't... Baldur could be in danger.
I've seen... Perhaps I'll be the first skull to slay a dragon.
Yeah, that would be worthy of a tale, unlike killing a netch.
I am in no mood to talk, outsider. One of the... It is Baldur Iron Shaper. As our only smith, Baldur is very important to the village. I do not remember Baldur acting strangely. Although now that you... I saw 2 elves in the far distance dragging
Elves, that
something
does sound
behind them.
like bad
Hunters
news.
often visit our land, so I thought little of it. South and west. If your road takes you that way, perhaps you could search for any...
Okay, if elves are kidnapping even a skull, I guess Hjalti is a little bit interested in putting a stop to that. Make sure I've got that quest. So, is it going to be under miscellaneous or?
A skull would be great.
My son and I gather items to... His name is Nicholas.
Oh, Nicholas, okay.
He's a
Talk to
good
him already.
lad. I've tried to tell him that the world beyond our lands is dangerous and cruel, but perhaps someday I will have to. But for now, I need Nicholas here. You see, his father, my husband, was recently lost to us. Nicholas is all that I have left in this world. Also, I know his heart. Nicholas is reckless and foolish, like most young men.
I mean, it sounds like the other guy just got killed or something right here. Well, I'm not going to dissuade a person who wants a more adventurous life than the one these... Wait, they're only Smith, huh? Okay.
My mother was Skull, but she left the village and I was born in Skyrim.
Strength and courage be always with you.
For many years now, I have attended to Storm, learning his ways. You must talk to Storm. I have learned some of what he knows, but it is not my place to divulge anything to an outsider.
An outsider, huh? That's what we're at now?
So the dragons have returned. Well, the Skull have survived. Hermaeus Mora. Old Herma Mora himself. So he is the source of Mirak's power. Of course. We have many tales of Herma Mora trying to trick us into giving up our secrets to him. And now he comes again for what we have long kept from him. Ancient lore.
Hjalti is certainly interested in these secrets himself. Hermaeus Moore wasn't so much.
Maker first gave Solstheim to the Skull. How to talk to the wind, how to listen to the earth. These are our secrets. Nothing of power or mastery.
Well, they sound useful.
We know him as Herma Mora, the demon of knowledge. It is in his nature to hoard secrets to himself. Their value to him is of no consequence.
Well, in that case, why not just tell him?
That the Skull have kept
Like, if it's harmless for him to know it,
really increased his desire.
seems like there's no reason not to tell him if we trust this guy. Hjalti's now beginning to distrust Storn about that.
So it falls
Thinking he's either maybe naive, doesn't see a use of those secrets, or there's something is actually important about them.
I don't know if I have the strength to face him. The tree stone is still corrupted. The
I guess that's the
land
one in the
is still
temple.
out of balance. But with the other 5 restored, it may be enough. It will have to be. Yes. The Skull also tell of the day when we must...
It seems like this makes this conflict even more pointless.
When Herma Mora finally wins. As shaman, it is my duty to guard these secrets, but also to decide when it is necessary to give them up. I believe that time is now. If I am wrong, may my ancestors forgive me. Give me the book. I will read it and speak to old Herma Mora myself. I will make sure he lives up to his part of the bargain.
Maybe I won't give him the book yet.
Never touch you.
I think Hjalti's going to consider this for the time being. and see if you can just find another way to get to Mirok in the Black Book, perhaps. I myself think I want to look up where the other Black Book is, because it seems like I have all but like one of them. I don't know where to find the last one. I wouldn't want to miss out on that. But that can wait. Until next time, have a great day, everyone.